And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And a big time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The punch out there, and now one away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And that one pulled foul. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. The Twins coming up, no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first, and on the mound in this one, D.L. Hall. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Now the third baseman, Paul Molitor. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Hall keeping an eye on him. That one drilled left field. Can't get there, base hit. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. Big time power.
Not shortstop, Jorge.
In there for strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not.
And it gets by him. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And stepping in is the speedy Rod Carew. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Oh, what a flip for 1. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. Sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-2.
No, that's low.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 2 away now. So up next, Robert Newstrom. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And that one wrapped foul. Here's your 1. Foul ball. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the second, and now for the Twins, David Ortiz. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
And now, Justin Morneau. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch to the right side, and there's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Royce Lewis.
The designated hitter, Lewis.
Double steal. Strike in there. Throw, and they got him. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Line drive, base hit. Morneau coming home. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Batting 9.
So man aboard, Nick Gordon getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close. Check on the runner, and he's back standing. The 1-0. That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Count 2-1.
The count 2-1. Line to left. And there's 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25. Byron Buxton.
1-0.
Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for Minnesota, Paul Molitor. Right now 3rd in the American League in RBIs. And that's in there for strike 1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. No throw here, and the bases are now loaded with 2 away. The batter now, Jorge Polanco, 6th in the AL in RBIs. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run is in there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. DL Hall gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Spencer Watkins. This is his 3rd time out this year. Rod Carew, the next twin up to hit. Carew, 8th in RBIs in the American League right now. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
0-2.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run across. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Gary Sanchez.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to Mountcastle. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. 9 men come to the plate. And now it's Austin Hayes, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Gordon makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0.
1-0.
And there's a strike.
1-1.
Smash to the left side. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number
Here's
36,
Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, David Ortiz.
The first baseman.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Goes to second. Safe there. No play. That's an infield single. Royce Lewis now at the plate. This guy has turned into a beast. On a line, base hit. Ortiz around third. The throw in. He beats it safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up an RBI. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Next to hit, Nick Gordon. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. Ripped on the ground to second. Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here is Byron Buxton. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So up next for Minnesota, Paul Molitor. Hit hard. That gets through. 1 run is in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Batter number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
There's a line drive to left field. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs across now. And they clear the bases. 3 runs score. It's 12-0.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Tanner Scott comes on now. He'll try to strand the runner at second. Has to barehand it, and it beats him. What a play.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Gary Sanchez now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Minnesota.
And next for Minnesota, David Ortiz. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Slice the other way and foul. Polanco on third with 2 out. Next offering is downstairs. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 12 and the Orioles nothing. Back at Target Field. Now it's the shortstop, Darryl Hernandez.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And down on strikes. And 1 gone.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Jorge Mateo now in there, and it's 0-1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mullins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number. And welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Justin Morneau.
The left fielder.
Scott back to work. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Odor makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now here is Royce Lewis. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Mullins pulls that one down, out number 2.
The right fielder, number 1, Nick Gordon.
So digging in, Nick Gordon. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one's in there, 0-1. And there's a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground at first, Mountcastle picks it up. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
On the ground, Carew handles, tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Trey Mancini now.
The designated hitter.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton gliding as he moves to his left, and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Now here is Robert Newstrom. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
I got the count. 0-2.
The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with two strikes. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And the Orioles back in Minnesota. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hayes glides back. And there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now for the Twins, Paul Molitor. And the first offering is not close. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Dylan Tate up and throwing. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third. Odor throw to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco, the next Twin up to hit. To third, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. He's got a double. And now
the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs.
that ends the inning, so we take a break. One left. Welcome back. Top 6 digging in. Rougned Odor. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fast.
Well struck right field, and it hits the fence. Man at first, and now Adley Rutschman. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. Now Darryl Hernandez. Righty to the plate. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. So they're at the corners now, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo, the 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Mullins, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1. 1's the count.
Rutschman on third. Hernandez at first. 2 out of the inning.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of them.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. New arm out of the bullpen, Dylan Tate. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down.
Number 34.
So up next, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Can't get there. Base hit. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So up next for Minnesota, Justin Morneau.
The left fielder, number 33.
In there, and it's 0-1. Tate throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broke.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. Base knock center field. Ortiz around third. He will score, and it's 13-1.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Paul Fry takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and he need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Byron Buxton will hit next.
Buxton.
Hard hit to third, and it goes just foul. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 6 full. It's made. Back at target.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Joe Nathan on the pitch here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
There's the strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And now it's going to be Robert Newstrom. Swings through that one. 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
And a pitch. Stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Austin Hayes getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Paul Molitor.
For the Twins, the third baseman.
And a pitch. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. His 21st of the year, and they add a run. It's 16-1.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Shortstop, Jorge.
And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
I mean, come on, have a game. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And the batter now, Rod Carew. On the ground to first, leaps and he's got it. Mountcastle tossed to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The catcher.
Man at first, there's Gary Sanchez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
0-1 down. Liner, base hit. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
The left fielder, number 33.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Justin Morneau. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Hit on the ground to the right side. Mountcastle steps on the bag, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Twins get one on this homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Rougned Odor.
The third baseman.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes a pitch. And fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. First out in the top of the 8th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2. Darryl Hernandez digs in now.
Now batting, shortstop, Darryl.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he deals.
Hey. The count is 1-2.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Royce Lewis.
Leading off for the Twins, the designated hitter, Royce.
Fry back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Wells, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Mullins racing over to make the catch.
The right fielder, number 1, Nick.
And next for Minnesota, Nick Gordon. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one hammered way back there. And it hits the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
In the air, right side of the infield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So up next for Minnesota, Paul Molitor.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the 0-1. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Hernandez gloves it over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Out towards right center field. Gordon makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Cedric Mullins now at the plate.
Cedric Mullins.
And that's in there for strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Mullins at first, one gone. Next pitch is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and they're down to their last out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't miss ball club right now.
So this one got